Hey, it's Freedomeon to the Welsheons, and we're going against Hunter today for CMM Week 3. I'm going to throw up the matchup on the screen so you can see the team they could have brought. This is pretty much what I planned for. I've got Trailblaze on Mamo for the Quag. You can see our team in the description down below. 𝐿𝑊𝐴, yeah, thought Manaphy might come. So this means that their 𝐿𝑊𝐴 is going to be their Terra Captain. It can either be Ice, Water, or Fairy. So they might lead 𝐿𝑊𝐴, or they might lead 𝘃𝐿𝐢. So I'm just going to lead Sylveon. Not Sylveon, sorry, my Diancie. So if they do lead the 𝐿𝑊𝐴, which they could also do, I can just make a hard swap into Serena. Good luck, have fun to Hunter, and we'll see what they've led off with. So they've led off Latios. Now, they could just go for the flip turn here. They're probably not going to want to go for anything other than that. They might go for Side Shock. Probably go flip turn. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to get up my spikes. Flip turn isn't going to do a massive amount to us, so we will just be able to get our spikes up. I don't want to get my Terror off just yet, just in case they do click the Psychic Stab. They're just going to hard withdraw, okay, that's good. So their Lug is going to be their obvious answer to get rid of the spikes that we're setting up. 𝘃𝐿𝐢 comes in. That's pretty much as I'd expect. I'm not going to let this... We're just going to go for the body press. And Terra Fighting and get my body press off. This says that I can do like 39 to 46% to this thing. Getting a 𝘃𝐿𝐢 that low this early on is going to be massive for us. That is, of course, if it is specially defensive, which we will see what it's going to be now. So we're going to get our Terra off. We're going to go for the body press, and we're going to see how much damage we do get off. Let's see. So that's roughly, yeah. Ruination, they're just going to do exactly the same. Okay. So now they could go into 𝐿𝑊𝐴, which I don't massively mind them doing that. I might just go for a Draining Kiss here, just to get a little bit of chip on it and just get a little bit of HP back. They are going to withdraw. They could also go into 𝐿𝑊𝐴, predicting another body press, but 𝐿𝑊𝐴 is probably going to be there. Great. Lovely. This is even better for us. We're going to be able to get some damage on the Latios. So Mamo does about 46% to this with Ice Shard later on. So we've got some HP back. We're going to get our leftovers as well. So all of that damage that 𝘃𝐿𝐢 did with that Ruination isn't really going to be much effect. Serena's coming off the bench this week to go onto the team for the first time. Let's see how it does. Luster Purge would be massive right now. They could just flip turn, predicting me to swap, which might be their best bet. They just go for the Luster Purge. How much is this going to do? Okay. So now they can go into pretty much whatever they want. Yeah, any U-turn. And we will see what they go into. This isn't going to want a Draco from there. Yep, they are going to swap. They could be Choice Scarfed. That's what I thought the Latios might be. 𝐿𝑊𝐴, oh, I wish I'd not. Oh, I wish I'd not. So the 𝐿𝑊𝐴 is here. It's going to take some chips from the spikes and the U-turn. Obviously, it's not massive damage. What is my 𝐿𝑊𝐴 switching? So 𝐿𝑊𝐴 probably outspeeds Mamo, and that will also mean that it outspeeds Quack, I believe. With my no, I can go Quack. I can go Quack. I've invested to outspeed it by a point. So Quack's going to come in. I could just knock here. There's no harm in knocking. A knock should get rid of the 𝐿𝑊𝐴. Obviously, it could do some damage to me. A knock's going to do 54 to 64 if it's almost max. So I'm just going to go for the knock. This could be Choice Scarf. If it is Choice Scarf, here's 𝐿𝑊𝐴. Okay, but it's not going to... Oh, T-Wave, 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 T-Wave. Miss the T-Wave? Miss the T-Wave? Miss the T-Wave that you've gone for, please? Reflect. Okay. So now it has no item. Knockoff is going to do about 20% to this. So I'm just going to go into my Serena again, and they could go for a light screen. It's going to be dual screens. If it is dual screens, it's going to be not fun to go against, but it could also just, okay, recover. The good news is that Mamo probably outspeeds this. So now I am just going to go for the knock. Just in case the Iron Boulder comes in, and we pray that it's not weakness policy. And also, we're just going to go for the knockoff. And what's this going to do? Shadow Ball. Okay. So we're going to take a lot of damage from that. I am going to knock off again. Just want to keep getting a bit of damage on this. Shadow Ball. And just going to work out how many turns it's got left of Welsheons. A knock off again. It can obviously recover here, but I'm happy to waste its recovers. So it's just going to pick up the KO. Great. Now if I... So that's Serena going down actually, isn't it? And the reflect is gone, so I can go into... Yeah, I'm just going to go into Quack. And we can get some damage off from that. Just going to go for the knock. Hopefully they go Quag, and I can get rid of that item. Quagsire. Okay. Great. So we can see what this has, or had as an item. If it was Rindoberry, then Mamo will be in quite a good place to come in afterwards. So, never mind. Quagsire. Do we... I can't remember if I kill a Quagsire. Yeah, close combat will KO this thing. So I'm just going to go for the close combat. And I'll just get rid of it. Great. And there goes Quag. Thank you for showing up, Quag. So that's going to be Quack with 1. So our Moxie's going to proc, but they could just go Lati here. And I don't really have a switch into Lati anymore. Because this is guaranteed to be faster. I'm going to go Zapdos because the Manaphy isn't here. Zapdos isn't necessarily going to be needed this game. So we're going to go into Zapdos. As I said, this is probably just going to either drop a Draco, which is pretty free, or just go for the Luster Purge. And it's just going to go Luster Purge. I can try and find out if this is Specs or Scarf. So that's done about 50% to us. Yeah, so that's probably going to be Scarf looking at that damage. So I might just go for my U-turn here. Yeah, Luster Purge. I can go into Mamo and... Never mind. Okay, so we've got a slightly higher roll on that second one. Mamo, we will probably survive a Luster Purge. Yeah, Luster Purge can do about 75%. So I am just going to Trailblaze. That's going to put us where we need to be to potentially pick up KO on something afterwards. Overick. What is Overick going to be? The Avalok. Trailblaze doesn't do a massive amount. I forgot this thing was there for a second. My bad. Petron comes in. I probably just go for a Hex just in case the Gholdengo comes back in. Let's find out what the Terra is going to be. Is it Fairy or is it Water? I doubt it's Ice. And it's Water. Yeah, to be expected. So there's the Terra Water, and they just go for the Earthquake. We've got the Shocker. Find out what this is going to do. Wow. Was that damage? You tell me. So a Hex will KO the thingamajig Gholdengo if it comes in. And it's not going to come in. So it stays in, and it's just going to EQ again. This is fine for us. We live another one. I'm going to Hex again. And then I'm going to recover. Oh, this gets recover as well, doesn't it? I've forgotten that. Yeah, it does get recover. Might be. Oh, I forgot about that. So I'm going to Toxic then recover. They're going Gholdengo this turn. Have they gone Gholdengo? They've gone Tinglu, so the Toxic is even better for us. Lovely. So, as long as we land, which, yeah, because I'm Poison type, I got 100% accurate, I believe. I believe that's how it works these days. So, that is the Tingling has been poisoned. And it's confused. So, thank you, Poison Puppeteer. Now, Earthquake is going to do absolutely nothing to me. So I'm going to recover. And 𝐒𝐿𝐷𝐴𝐺 probably comes in this turn. Latios comes in. Okay. Now, I believe I might potentially live a 𝐿𝑈𝑠𝑡𝑒𝑟𝑔 from Lati. I will not. I will not. Okay, so something has got to die. Okay, so Petrant is still useful, so I'm just going to go Diancie and sack that off. And then I'm going to go Mamo afterwards, I believe. Yeah, I maybe should have thought about how much of a problem this is going to be for us. Oh, okay. Okie dokie. I believe 𝐿𝑈𝑠𝑡𝑒𝑟𝑔 is 100% accurate, so I don't think it can miss. So, yep, this just keeps clicking in the 𝐿𝑈𝑠𝑡𝑒𝑟𝑔, and then I can go Mamo. Yeah, so I'm just going to Ice Shard because I Trailblaze last turn, and they do let this go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, Mamo getting the big KO on there. Lati. So, in comes the big Iron Boulder. And is it booster? Let's find out. It is booster. What kind of booster is it? Speed? Booster speed. Yeah, I'm going to take my Ice Shard damage on this, and then Petra can get the KO afterwards. Because Petra lives easily. His Swords Dance is... That was risky. Okay. Now, I Ice Shard again. They can't go for another Swords Dance. So... then this is just going to KO us. It does go for close combat. And that's going to be Mamo down. Now, Petrant lives based on my earlier calcs. So this is... we've pretty much set ourselves up for the endgame I wanted. Because the endgame I was planning for was Quack Sweep at the end. And she's going to go for Iron Head. Don't flinch. Don't flinch. So the annoying thing is we had a bit of hacks against us last week, and they are just playing for Iron Heads now. It's what they've got to do to win, so I'm not going to be salty about it. But if this does keep flinching, then I'm going to be a little annoyed. Great. Great, great, great. So, I guess the 𝐒𝐿𝐷𝐴𝐺 comes in. Yeah, 𝐒𝐿𝐷𝐴𝐺 comes in. And then this can just get... I think they've got to set up their Reflect here. I want to waste a turn of Reflect. It recovers. Okay. So, we both just do exactly the same thing there. I think Reflect has got to come this turn. They need the Reflect to potentially still win this game. And okay, they're just going to Shadow Ball. And that's going to do a massive amount of damage. And we're going to get the Hex. How much damage is this going to do? Ooh, not enough for a knockoff KO. Just going to recover. I'm just going to keep clicking Hex. I've got no reason not to here. And I think Hex is doing about what they're recovering. No, it's not. Okay. So, I don't think... Now he goes for the Reflect. Okay. So, I need this to be at much lower HP. Now they recover. I just keep hexing. Yeah. They recover. I keep hexing. Because Quack is going to come in next. And we're going to do a lot of damage. Great. I just keep clicking it. They can recover as much as they want. They are risking a potential crit here, which would be nice because of the Iron Head. But they are also wasting their Reflect turns. I believe they've got 2 more. I'm going to click Hex again. And they're just going to pick up the KO here. Now, Quack and Liquidation is going to do as much as Knockoff does. I'm just going to go for the Liquidation, because it doesn't really matter which one we click. And yeah, they Shadow Ball. And then, oh, okay, they're just going to recover. Now, the Reflect's going to go this turn. And I'm playing for a crit again. We didn't get the defense drop, So I'm just going to click liquidation again, or they could just leave this in and just go for Shadow Ball. We do not get the crit, so Shadow Ball is definitely going to KO us. Or the life orb damage will afterwards. And they get the crit. Okay, what is this life? Yeah, so GG to Hunter. Latios was a massive problem there. Reflect Gholdengo was a good bring. Yeah, the Gholdengo was a very good bring. Quack just didn't want to pick up the crit for us, and we got flinched, and they got the crit at the end just to show us that they could do it, but we can't. But hey, that's Pokemon for you. So we will be back next week for week 4, so I shall see you then.